Bad little flex, she wanna know me. I stay low key, all gas, no brakes, baby, let them hoes sleep. Body on 10, make your girl OD. I get in my way, never out of my lane. Feel like you the one and I'm on one. So what it's gonna be? Baby, squad up, we finna go deep. Riding on a team, got what you need. Baby, won't you keep me company? Give me something to do when I get lonely. I got something for you when we get home. If you let me put it down, when I hit the town, you should ride on me. Keep your minds on me. On try, baby, I think you should side with me. Stay solid one time if you lie with me.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Make sure y'all stay tuned. Like it or not, it's going down. Good morning, everybody. Jago, good morning. Shout out Roller Dragon and Alone. Good morning, Black Dragon. What's going on? Laser Sword, what's up with Tyler Hackner? Good morning. CEO, good morning to you.
I made it where I'm at on my own. Had a couple blocks in the road, but I get to the bag on the low. I be counting stacks while they grow. Yeah, you know me, baby. Won't you keep me company? Give me something to do when I get lonely. I got something for you when we get home. If you let me put it down, when I come in town, you should slide on me. Keep your minds on me. On try, baby, I think you should side with me. Stay solid one time if you lie with me. Just promise you never lie to me. Keep the moves on tuck. I know it's all up. Everything good. Keep the vibes on crush. I know it's all good. Know it's all love. Know it's all love.
And we are good to go. There we go. I shared the stream. Did you? Make sure that you go share the stream, man. Wherever you're streaming from, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, wherever you are, man. Make sure you go share the stream. Buffalo Island, good morning. Yes. You see it like maybe 5 minutes ago. Make sure if you're not already, you can become a patron member. Patreon.com/like it or not. Patreon.com/like it or not. Join, become a member today. And don't forget, Tuesdays and Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. like it or not. And also Beard Bonnet Chronicles with your boy DJ Exclusive. Thursdays, 9:30 a.m. to y'all. Make sure you stay tuned. 10 o'clock on Saturday. 10 o'clock on Saturday. Thank you, David. I forgot. 9:30 a.m. Tuesday, Thursday, Beard Bonnet Chronicles with me. Saturday morning, all of us, 10 a.m. Make sure that you have your face in the place. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. The Queen shall be entering the building soon. Like it or not, it's about to go down. Good morning, everybody.
That make my mind scared. Hold me.
Good morning, Mama and Daddy. Love y'all, mean it.
Pray for me and wipe on my tears.
Michelle Williams, good morning to you.
Not right here. Move this darkness and make my sight clear. Take me away, cause I don't like you.
Right, Jago, you about to be late or early.
Wake me up, I'm trapped in my nightmares. Wake me up, I'm trapped in my nightmares. Drowning, I'm off the deep end. Apparitions of all my demons. All my thoughts are committing treason. All alone, who gon' hear me screaming? Manifestations of my fears. Regrets that stretched out for light years. Can almost touch the light, homie, it's right there. Body free.
And Alone, love you too.
Wake me up, don't let me drown. All the lights are fading now.
Shout out Tiger in the chat. Good morning, Tiger. CEO called for a dad joke. Why not, CEO? So, I like to swap the M and N on see, they messed up already. I like to swap the M and N keys on people's keyboards in the office. Some would say that I'm a monster, but I would say I'm a nomster. Nom nom nom. freaking terrible, man. It is, David. It really is. Numbster. Lady Lou, good morning to you. This y'all love that one so much. My girlfriend is leaving me because she can't stand the herbs I've been using in the kitchen. Bay leaves.
I gotta hit the beat.
BAE,
I
bay
gotta hit the
leaves.
beat.
No.
Beat. I gotta hit the beat. I gotta hit the beat. Beat. I gotta hit
Bay leaves. Bay, where you going?
I gotta
Pixie on the moon, good morning to you.
It's the end of October. Champagne on my shoulder. This is my exposure.
Borrow from borrow from Blakely. It's still early. Ain't had no coffee yet. Good morning to you.
All night long, but the feeling keeps kicking in. Beef with all the girls. Bullshit dripping off the chin. All night long, but the feeling keeps kicking in. Beef with all the girls. Bullshit dripping off the chin.
One of my favorites. What did Newton think when he discovered gravity? What did Newton think when he discovered gravity? Shit is about to go down. Shit is about to go down. Gravity down? No.
I gotta hit
You dropped this. Yeah. Like they're bringing anything to the table. Bro, I'm not your son, see I'm able. I do my own bits. Limited edition of some missing classic shit. I know that you're feeling it. Feel mad, cold nights feel heavy. Same place going in the heart of the city. Nitty gritty feels iffy and the eyes feel shifty. The shit we're in, yo, it's all mad risky.
all night long, but the feeling keeps kicking in. Beef with all the girls. Bullshit dripping off the chin. All night long, but the feeling keeps kicking in. Beef with all the girls. Bullshit dripping off the chin.
Y'all, remember last week I said that I walked past the mirror the other day and I'm just like, God damn, I'm looking pretty damn good. So I figured I got the body of a porn star. All my clothes say XXX. Because they triple X big. Y'all know y'all love me. Shout out Lee. What's going on, Lee? Jam Toombs is in the building. Good morning. Oh man, almost made me cry. Made me start crying a little bit on that one.
Today is a brand new day. I'm gonna start a scene. Someone deep within the past. Something I'm about to lose. I don't feel okay. Moving on, my memories of you. Getting weaker by the day. Till eventually the truth. Hold on. Keep going on strong like a soldier. I was drunk with love, now I'm sober. So I can't help saying that I told you, I'm sober, I'm sober, I'm sober, I'm sober, I'm sober, I'm sober, I'm sober.
Jessica Lee, good morning to you. Other Bullspit, good morning. Lee, you better be grinding on them rails, Lee. I see you. Not really, David. Rebecca had 10 minutes to be by herself. All right, y'all, we're going to get this show started. But before we do, what do you call an angry counselor? What do you call an angry counselor? A therapist. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. Like it or not, it's about to go down. The queen is in the building. Good morning, everybody. Like it or not, y'all. 2023. Y'all know what time it is. It's time for like it or not. With Rebecca Azure. Let's start this damn show. Yes, it's time for like it or not. With Rebecca Azure. Let's start this damn show like it or not. Rebecca Azure is in the house. You know she got a funny story to tell. Talking politics, culture, or real life-ish. I live in life in the ATL. Benjamin, yeah, that's my man. He's always coming up with the master plan. Politics, scheming, or trying to find the meaning of life. While the feds keeps us in strife. I'm your DJ. I really don't need no introduction right now, but you know what? I stay dropping them jams. Y'all know who I am. Good hope, dad jokes, culture-ish, politics. What you're hearing right now was the culmination of all of this. I started out with the mic in my hand, and I graduated to a plethora of fans. I love bringing joy to the people. It makes me feel great, makes me feel regal. I do what I do for you. 8 p.m. Friday, you know how we do. Let's go. It's time for like it or not. With Rebecca Azure. Let's start this damn show. It's time for like it or not. With Rebecca Azure. Let's start this damn show. Like it or not, y'all. 2023. Let's start this damn show. Let's go.
Like it or not starts now.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Good morning. Free to tell the truth.
What was that? And not care who doesn't like it.
It was a lot. It was just I was trying to fix the lighting. You know, David could see me running around back here. How are you doing this morning?
I'm tired.
I mean, it is a Tuesday.
And I got to drive right after this, like in 30 minutes. Savannah to DJ a wedding.
Well, that's good. It's a wedding on a Tuesday?
Yeah. You know how it is. A lot of venues are much cheaper. Hell yes. Oh my gosh, like by thousands.
Yeah. I mean, if I were to get married, I would get married on a Tuesday too. That's the day I was born. So
really?
Yeah,
I was born on a Friday.
You were born on a Friday? You give me Friday vibes.
Yeah, I was born on a Friday at 3 p.m. 3:08 actually. Yeah.
I'm 11 a.m. in that area, 11 a.m.
Nice.
Yeah. So I'm a morning.
That explains a lot.
Weekday type of chick.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. That's why I'll be up in the morning hitting the street.
Right.
Yeah. I will be, I mean, I'll have a good time at night, but I just won't I am not the type like to be able to. I'll have a good time at night. It'll be a long night, and in the morning I'm still up. I can't
Mm,
do like I can't sleep in.
I feel you. I'm a
Yeah,
sleeper inner because when I
you're a
tell
sleeper
you,
inner.
whew, a sleeper inner.
No, I can't. Sleeping in is not my ministry. It's just not. It's just
Like
not.
y'all, Rebecca be up when I tell you like the whole sunrise, and I'm talking about beautiful music playing with the jazz, some Ari Lennox in the bread. Shea butter, babe.
That's like it really be that. It really because I wake up in the morning and it's like I'm like, okay, I had a hard night last night. I am about to start my morning like this, or I don't want to
Right.
miss a sunrise because I have a really nice view. And there are some times that I ain't gonna lie to you. I will I like if I had a hard time because I have anxiety,
Mm.
I will miss out on a sunny day. And then it'll be like a rainy day. I will miss out on a sunny day. That's wild. I will miss out on a sunny day and I will forget that there are I will forget that I didn't look out the window. I didn't look at the clouds. I didn't do anything but let worry consume me. So
Hmm.
I'm like, start the day off. You saw the sunrise. You took a moment to meditate. You like looked outside. You looked at the birds. You looked at the trees. You looked at those things. So yeah, I have to do that. That's a big thing for me because
I feel you.
man, you can miss out on a whole day and you don't even know it. And one moment could make you miss out on a week or a day or
Yep.
hours of your time. And you just missed it. Like you missed it. So you can't get that time back.
Agreed. And when I tell you now, if I had a view like yours, I probably would get up in the mornings because when I tell you that view is everything, view is everything.
Yeah, thank you so much. And the racism I had to experience to enjoy this view, but I'm here.
Right.
I'm
Right.
here. I'm here. Um,
Me, I wake up to the niggles every day.
okay.
Niggles. It's a new word. Y'all look it up.
Nick,
It's a Niggles, and I just
not
discovered it
everybody
yesterday.
can look that up.
Everybody can look it up. It's
Because I don't like it. I don't
Rebecca
think everybody should be
and
able to.
Rebecca. When I saw it, and I'm like, the way that it was used in a title for somebody's article is it's talking about a video game, talking about the game is a hit, but there's a few niggles that I don't like. Oh, is niggles in the game? Oh, that's not what it means. Oh, okay.
Oh, it's actually that's what it is.
No, it is like something that you find is what was the definition? That you don't like, basically. Something that you don't like in
It's too
something.
close. It's too close. It's too
It's
close. I
very
don't even know the
close.
definition. It's too
It
close.
go on Twitter. It's trending. It was trending all day yesterday. When I tell you, I'm like, niggles?
Yeah, and
What?
then and then and then, and then it's defined as something that you don't like. That's too American. It's too close. It's too close. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Um, and
Wait,
speaking of
we'll get the definition of it. Go ahead, Becca.
speaking of racism, because we only got 10 minutes. Speaking of racism, you know, that woman. So remember that viral video from the New York City hospital worker making a dramatic scene where she appeared to try to take a rental bike from a young black man, who said that he had already paid for the bike. Child, she don't raise money, honey.
Now she
110.
raised money.
Well, there's like I think like a GoFundMe for her, and she raised about $110,000 for her legal fees. So remember when I was saying who would be protected in this scenario, no matter what it looks like, no matter what we saw on camera or whatever, this is gonna be what it is. Like over $100,000 to a GoFundMe to protect her. Like let's make it make sense. Okay. The GoFundMe page was launched by someone claiming to be her uncle. And, he said that she was unfairly painted as a racist Karen,
I mean, the video showed it all.
but she still got money off of it. I think the young man is probably going to need legal representation paid for more than she is.
Right.
So they hit the goal, right? Now they pushed the goal higher to 120,000.
Sounds about white.
Just, you know what? I don't want to start my Tuesday off with that type of energy. Like, because honestly, it's frustrating because this is it's such a simple thing, and this is happening every single day, every single moment, all the time. But look who always will be protected. They're gonna
Always.
find a way. And this goes all the way back to the woman who aided, who led in the murder of Emmett Till. Caroline, whatever.
Carolyn Bryant. Yeah, 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 yeah.
This is a mirror of that. They protected her. Remember what they did with that order to have them arrested? Remember?
Mm-hmm.
They just put that to the side and never looked at it again. It was as simple as that. Law enforcement who was protecting her and her family. And what happened to Emmett Till? He was murdered.
Right.
Those people got away with it. Got away with it. And so when I see things like this woman who was pregnant, all she had to say is this man touched her in some kind of inappropriate way. He tried to hurt her. Um, she put on the tears. She did all of that. We seen what the issue was on camera. They tried to put out another article that stated that she indeed paid for the bike, yet the boy had a receipt in his phone that showed that he paid for the bike. She paid for the bike, what, after the fact? The bike was still his. And here's this is total, like, they're trying so hard to put her in the position of victim
Oh, of course. Mhm.
because she's pregnant. That's a pregnant woman who can take the property of somebody else. Okay, she's a pregnant woman. She can take somebody else's property. She can protect. She can be protected. She can scream Bloody Mary and then turn the tears off, cuss them out,
Mhm.
and cry on camera. I don't understand it. I mean, I no, I don't understand it, but it's normal. It's normal.
So, ooh, excuse me. So, has there been any other updates? Has the hospital said anything? Or
Yeah, I wonder. Now, see, I haven't really looked into Bellevue having a statement on
hmm.
account of her. And so that's what's interesting too. Because usually you'll see that. I just don't. I want to see what's going to come of this. I hope that she's not allowed
Yeah,
to use the funds or something. But everybody is getting funded. Murderers are getting funded. That's how Kyle Rittenhouse is
like
able to live his life and do what he
what
needs to
what
do.
legal fees is she gonna have? That's like my whole thing. What legal fees, girl? What legal fees? Oh,
City.
okay. We are aware of the video involving a healthcare provider off duty and away from the hospital campus. The incident in the video is disturbing. The provider is currently out on leave and will remain on leave pending a review. Mm,
Here's an interesting article. A lot of people are
wow.
rushing to adjust, guys. So even USA Today put out an article, and the title for this said, "A Citi Bike Karen viral video shows why we shouldn't rush to judgment. All of us can take 3 steps to overcome confirmation bias and easy access to social media from endangering people and making ourselves look like fools." Um, it says for almost a week in the middle of May, Citi Bike Karen was the face of American racism. A white pregnant physician's assistant caught on video arguing with a group of black men about who had the right to a rented bike. Sarah Comrie was crying and yelling for help. The video went viral, racking up national media coverage and over 40 million views. Comrie was doxxed, put on leave by her employer, and accused by civil rights attorney Ben Crump of weaponizing her tears in ways that endangered the men in the video. There was just one problem with the story, and this is according to USA Today. It went viral not for its accuracy, but because it fit many people's preconceived notions about race in America. It turns out that Comrie was the victim. And her attorney has the receipts to prove it.
Girl, not you. Then they did a whole 360 in the middle of the article. Then they call her Citibike Karen the whole time, and then all of a sudden now y'all want to call this heifer her real name.
Here's my problem with this. What we saw on video, the boy literally was showing I had like here's my receipt. Here is my receipt. This is I bought the bike. She's crying because she wanted the bike and she claimed that she paid for it. Nowhere in there did it show that she paid for it. What was told to the black boy was that take it off of yours and let her rent it. Remember in that video, that white
That's
man came up
exactly what
there
he said.
and
Yep.
told the black boy, just let her rent it. Like, take it off and restart it and let her rent it.
Like for what? No, I already paid for this.
So the receipts are that she rented it after the fact. She's still a Citibike Karen. I don't care. She could be a Citibike Comrie. That's her last name. I don't give a damn.
Right.
She's a white woman that weaponized her tears that could have got that young black man killed right there. Everyone is coming to her defense. America will naturally come to her defense. Somebody will lose a child.
Mm-hmm.
And I ain't talking about the one that she's carrying. A mother could have been crying because of a woman who wanted a damn bike and claimed that this black boy tried to attack her. Meanwhile, she took his phone and started pushing him off of the bike.
And then when the white man come up, going to start.
No, she was screaming,
But you're not even crying.
Help. She's screaming help, y'all. She's screaming help. So to the person who wrote that article on USA Today and the other ones that are following, this opinion contributor, Dustin Siggins, kiss my ass.
The whole inside of it.
It's definitely an opinion. We were looking at facts. The video shows that. Back in the day, we didn't even have video. People just knew what went down. Mm-hmm. And now we have video, and you guys are telling us because the attorney said that she purchased it after the fact. Wow, who gives a damn? We saw what happened, and you guys want us to say we didn't. So amazing. So amazing. So amazing.
So where are I wonder where the guys are. I'm not gonna call them boys. They're not boys. So I wonder where the young men are that were in that video. I wonder if they said anything or done anything. At this point, sometimes you take that high road like, man, I ain't gonna say nothing. But at this point, man, damn that. I'm about to show you what it really was. Got the receipts and everything. Because that receipt that I'm hearing now that they show that USA Today had or who the attorney had looks like the date was blurred out on it. So how are you going to say that it's hers?
Not sure. Her and it's interesting. Like hold on. I'm reading one of these our comments in here. Okay. So it's interesting. Like she purchased the ticket, but the boy did too. So could that be a Citibike issue?
Mm-hmm. It which potentially could be true, especially with some of those. If you scan, you have to scan on the bike, or sometimes you can reserve them early in advance. So that's kind of what it sounds like happened with that one. That it went through at the same time, but that's a Citibike kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I see people saying that the Citibike people came with receipts. So whose receipts?
I don't know. I've used Citi too, David. And that was back in the day when I lived in New York when Citibike first came out. And it was a thing where you could people were stealing them bikes. The homeless was taking them and going, and then they started putting trackers on it and then messed it up for everybody. But Citibike is probably the issue here. I don't care what happened. The receipts that were provided, what about the receipts that we saw? The young man had a receipt on his phone. She had her receipts, but look at what she did. This was problematic. So because she had a receipt and he had a receipt, he was already on the bike. She should have fought him off the bike. She could have found another bike. Walk a block. Go get you a bike.
She's 6 months pregnant, Rebecca. I don't give a girl, go walk.
I don't know where we're going with this. So I don't care
Yeah,
what the lawyer says. I really don't. Because at the end of the day, what we saw is what was very dangerous. What we
yeah,
saw could have been prevented if it just go find another bike. What why did he have to stop everything that he was doing and give her the bike?
yeah. And see, that's the thing I want everybody to realize. It's not that if okay, everybody's taking down their videos of the indication of her or whatever, or and all this stuff. Even if she was right, it's the whole point of the it's the video
Yes,
that she
that's
turned these tears off and on and weapon, like Rebecca said, weaponize these white tears like it was nothing. That could have cost for these black men their lives. Let's leave it at that. Let's call a thing a thing.
mm-hmm.
Regardless of who was right or wrong, just sort of weaponizing her tears, it's an issue. It's a big
Yeah.
issue.
Yeah. And that's where it is. That's where my problem is. So I hear what you're saying, Roller Dragon. City Bike provided the receipts, yet the young man showed his receipts. Well, in the video, I purchased it. Here is that. And he was even told to take it off, retime it so that she can get it. Right. So it could be a City Bike issue. But what she did in that moment is where the problem lies. You cannot weaponize your tears and everything. She was screaming bloody murder. She was screaming help. She was saying that she was being attacked. She grabbed his phone. Do you not see the true
Yeah.
issue here?
Yeah.
This is why a lot of black people came to the defense, because we know what it's like to be like this situation could have been handled differently. He could have died because of a City Bike.
Over a damn bike.
Everybody had receipts, but her actions could have had him killed. That's the problem.
And like I said, the men could have been in the wrong too. And shame on them if they are. But what we saw was the weaponizing.
No, and that's what I'm saying. It is the behavior. It's not that they were in the wrong. The boy had his receipts. He showed it in his phone. They all ordered the bikes at the same time. That's why all of them were on the bikes. As he was already on the bike. She wanted it, so she was pushing him off of it. Do you see what I'm saying? Problems
Right.
here. We're looking. These are the issues. People are talking about the logistics. Okay, one line I'm gonna say that what she did was right. I'm sorry. No, receipts are not receipts. Receipts were what we saw and what could happen. Receipts is what white people can utilize in America, right? To show and to literally act like they were being attacked and about to die. Meanwhile, they were doing the attacking. Receipts is the coddling of a white woman. This is what we were seeing. Amen?
Amen.
All right, let's move on. Let me tell you something. It was a lot going down yesterday. And so I know that Florida has a travel advisory. The NCAA has put a travel advisory for Florida.
Wait,
black people, black problems, ain't it?
Rebecca, you said the NCAA, girl. That's sports. This
Oh,
the
sorry, that's the
NAACP.
Let me tell you something. NCAA. NAACP.
I'm like, wait, NCAA? Okay.
I'm trying to get it about them. NAACP.
The NCAA.
The NAACP. All right. The NAACP has put a travel advisory for people for black people, black Americans, not to travel to Florida. And says that because of this, DeSantis's laws and what he's putting in place in Florida, he said it's actually creating hostility towards black Americans in Florida. Now, it does not explicitly advise against traveling to Florida, but it does caution visitors to be mindful of the political climate. They warn black Americans against traveling there because of Ron DeSantis signing of a bill defunding diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives at the state's public institutions and colleges. DeSantis contends the legislation he signed last week would guarantee that Florida's institutions encourage diversity of thought, civil discourse, and the pursuit of truth for generations to come. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting? He says that Florida's institutions encourage diversity of thought. That legislation that defunded diversity says that Florida's institutions already encourage diversity of thought. Let's make that make sense. Civil discourse and the pursuit of truth for generations to come. But
The pursuit of truth.
you remove diversity, equity, and inclusion, and any initiatives that are to tell the truth that include everyone. Very interesting. Very interesting.
Hmm.
So the Republican governor who also attempted to outlaw publications about race and LGBTQIA plus identities and ban an advanced placement African American studies course. Oh, he's working 6 jobs. Has frequently criticized what he calls woke indoctrination. Meanwhile, you don't think what he's doing is as indoctrinating?
Oh, make it make sense.
I'm so like I'm baffled at the caucasity of the white woman we just talked about and the low end of people, the low hanging fruit and the logistics of that conversation. And then here we are, and this man is making the math not math, and people are still finding a number at the end of the equation.
Mm-hmm.
I really, I'm baffled. What we see here is I understand why the NAACP has put out an advisory. I'm from Florida. It's already a hot zone, right?
Yeah.
But to actively, I mean, you're pushing for Black people to not have rights. I mean, they would say this the commentary about waking up when Trump was president. They said we rolled our clocks back 400 years or whatever. I mean, Ron DeSantis, Ronaldo DeSantis, Ronaldo DeSantis, out here doing the good work of the KKK, white nationalists, doing whatever. This is why Georgia looks at Florida and says, gosh darn it, I want to be like them. This is why Texas says, my goodness, Florida is doing it like no other. We need to be abiding by those rules. This is what we're getting. This is what we're getting. African Americans are in danger. Black people, period, are in danger down there. Immigrants are in danger. People who are part of the marginalized groups like LGBTQIA plus are in danger. Education is in danger. We worked so hard to put the little that we do have as representation in our education system in Florida or even in America, period. The little that we do have, he worked hard to remove. Critical race theory.
Right.
We don't even hear that no more. Now he's blatantly saying, hey, get those Black stories out of here. Christopher Columbus is the one that discovered the Americas. Let's talk about that. Let's not talk about the murders, the mass murders that he did of the indigenous people.
Oh, so does this mean that they're gonna take Rosewood out of the books as well too?
You know they already
they got a whole movie about it. Whole movie.
No, they don't even play that movie in schools anymore. A lot of those things that we watched coming up, and even for you, Bubba, I'm pretty sure you watched deeper things than I did. They were already parents asking for those things. Well, when I was in high school and grade school, to remove those. Oh, they were already. You had to sign paper slips to watch these movies, but they were letting us watch movies full of sex and all this other stuff. Very strange.
It's very, very strange because, like, what Roller said, we watch Roots in school. Roots. So I know now. I don't think anybody watches Roots anymore.
No, and there was
especially in Florida.
There was an upgraded version of Roots, or a remake of Roots during the pandemic, and I watched it. And no, I started it actually, it was right before the pandemic, and I ended up starting it, but it was making me because I saw the original, but I was really, really young, so it was giving me like pain, like in my chest, and then I stopped it. And then so during the pandemic, I was home, and we know that there was so many things happening here, so I ended up going back and watching it, the newer version, and man, it ripped me a new one. It ripped me a new one. And it's not because I think those movies are good to watch. I think they're good for us, but at the same time, it's like you got to be emotionally prepared. We were going through a time, and I watched that, and just looking at how from generation to she was never like free. She was never free, man, and that's what sucked.
Right.
That's what hurt me the most. She was never free. But generation to generation to generation to generation to generation to generation. Mm-mm-mm.
How about now? Y'all still got an echo? They keep talking about this echo.
I know, I'm
driving me
hearing it.
crazy. I'm just like, what echo, y'all?
It's coming from me, probably. I think it's coming from me.
And then David said it comes from me when he mutes me, it stops. And I'm like, where can I have an echo at? I don't have.
They hear it though, so it's what they hear. So it's probably
Yeah.
from me. It's probably coming from me. But I know you have to get out of here. But there was one story that you wanted to share before you head out. You did. You dropped.
It's the story of freedom. It's the story of life. No, I didn't.
Well,
I dropped it. It was the Color
You
Purple
and
remake
me
trailer.
will never part. Color Purple is
Matilda.
coming out.
Yes.
The
yes,
Color
yes,
Purple
yes,
is coming out. The remake. It's going to be with Haley, who's playing Little Mermaid, which comes out this weekend as well. She will actually be playing in the movie with, I don't know who the other young woman is, but I think they did a really good. They did a very good casting. And I watched that when I was young, but I'm interested to watch this remake.
Yeah.
Again, these are very heavy movies, especially for our climate. These are very heavy movies, but I think this will be great for you to sit down and watch with your family, educate, and all of the above. So there goes Celie.
And the casting is just
it's beautiful.
amazing.
It's beautiful.
They did great. And I think this will probably be based more on the Broadway musical versus the older movie.
Yeah. Fantasia's actually in the music portion of it. Now, again, this movie does have heavy parts to it. So conversations, if you are going to watch it with your child, or those will have to be talked about. So about colorism, about sexual abuse. It's a lot that happens tied to this movie. But it's a Fantasia. But so it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I'm excited. Look at them. And they all played in the Broadway version.
On the Broadway,
it's good to see them I love this.
I cannot freaking wait.
Oh, it's gonna be great.
Taraji P. Henson. Oh, Quincy Jones. Oh, come on.
Yeah. And you're right, Tyler. The Color Purple is great as it is, right? It's great as it is. However, this remake, I ain't even mad at it.
I'm not mad.
I'm not mad at this remake. I'm not. So, yeah, I'm excited to see what's good. Look at Taraji. Oh, my God. Danny is in it. Taraji, Fantasia, Haley. I would love to know the little girl who plays Celie, her name. Because I know, it's just giving me. We're watching this. Definitely.
Okay.
I'm
like in it. I'm like in it, standing at the screen like I haven't seen this trailer 50,000 times.
Oh, we're definitely watching this. Oh, her is in it?
Her, yes, child. Yes. Felicia Pearl Mapazzi. I think she's a new actress.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
They got the best of the best. Okay, Oprah.
Oh, yeah. Oprah.
I see you.
Oprah knew what she was doing.
All right. Let's go ahead and make sure we put this one on. You know what I can do? When is that movie coming out?
Christmas Day.
Christmas. So what we gonna do is by Christmas time, I think I want to go ahead and before Christmas time, definitely gift a few people with tickets to go. We'll do some kind of contest, and we're gonna.
That'll be really cute.
Because I love this casting. I think everybody should go see it for sure.
We should also do. We're gonna do a ticket giveaway for the Beyonce. Never mind. I'm gonna win it, so never mind. It's okay.
I might give a ticket away, baby. Beyonce tickets is costing my mortgage, and I don't even have one.
Girl, you get you a ticket for $91.
It's costing my future mortgage, and I don't even listen. We're at the end of the show, you guys. I love you so much. Thanks for tuning in for our short Tuesdays to hang out with you guys, to talk with you guys a bit. Listen, if you are here right now, that means you are loving what you're watching, you're supporting it, and you can become a patron. If you're not a patron already, it's easy. Head over to patreon.com forward slash like it or not. Patreon.com forward slash like it or not. Also, you can give directly to Bubba and I, because when you guys give to YouTube, we appreciate it so much. When you give to Twitch, we appreciate it so much, or any other thing, but it's hard for us to get it, especially on YouTube. They take a percentage of it and they don't give. And it's hard for us to get the rest of it. Okay, so if you can just go ahead and bless us on our personal cash apps, that'll be at Becca's Voice, and that'll be at DJ X3C. Becca's Voice and DJ X3C. All right, I love you guys so much. I mean it. And yo, you already know what it is. Saturday mornings and Thursday with Bubba.
Beard Bonnet Chronicles.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's what I would be saying. Beard Bonnet Chronicles on Thursday.
BBC. I am worthy of happiness and success. I am worthy of happiness and success.
I am worthy of happiness and success, you guys. All right. Make sure you guys take care of yourself, take care of your hearts, take care of your minds. Love you. Mean it.
All right, y'all. That's going to do it for me. And for the Queen Azor, again, thank you for tuning in this morning. Y'all make sure that y'all go. Have an awesome, great day. And I will see y'all on Thursday for Beard Bonnet Chronicles. We'll see y'all then, man. Love y'all, mean it. Deuces. Rebecca Azor is in the house. You know she got a funny story to tell. Talking politics, culture, or real life-ish. I live in life in the ATL. Benjamin, yeah, that's my man. He's always coming up with the master plan. Politics, scheming, trying to find the meaning of life. While the feds keeps us in strife. I'm your DJ. I really don't need no introduction right now, but you know what? I stay dropping them jams. Y'all know who I am. Good hope, dad jokes, culture-ish, politics. What you're hearing right now was the culmination of all of this. I started out with the mic in my hand, then I graduated to a plethora of fans. I love bringing joy to the people. It makes me feel great, makes me feel regal. I do what I do for you. 8 p.m. Friday, you know how we do. Let's go. It's time for Like It or Not. With Rebecca Azor. Let's start this damn show. It's time for Like It or Not. With Rebecca Azor. Let's start this damn show. Like it or not, y'all. 2023. Let's start this damn show. Let's go.